Good evening. We bring you the latest in the world of sports. I'm Boom Gonzalez.
We give you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite icons and athletes. I'm Zihir Basho. Tonight, we've got the latest from the Southeast Asian Games. But first, we're kicking things off with the NBA.
So buckle up, sports fans, and let's get in the game. With their backs against the wall, both teams facing elimination today pulled out do-or-die victories in the second round of the NBA playoffs. And here with us to talk about the Warriors and the Knicks keeping their seasons alive is NBA hype host, our good friend, Mikey Reyes. Mikey, welcome back.
I'm glad to be here.
Hi,
it's always
Mikey.
fun to talk NBA.
Yes. So a lot of people here in the studio, including our director, probably not having fun with the fact that the Warriors are still alive today. Tell us what you saw today.
Well, honestly, if you get 20 points from Draymond Green plus
Whoa.
25 points from Andrew Wiggins, you basically know it's that kind of game for the Warriors. So it was tough for the Lakers to pull through, especially in the Bay. So that's tough, but Game 6, I still believe that the Lakers have the shot to get game number 6 because they're going back home. But it'll be scary if they have to go to 7 in Chase Center.
Well, you mentioned the home court advantage already for the Lakers. But what do you think that the Warriors could do to extend the series?
Well, they're not the best away team. They're not the best team going.
They were good in Sacramento
Yeah.
for some reason, pero ito bumalik na naman.
And it's different playing in Staples Center versus, of course, in Sacramento. So all the stars is gonna be there. I'm talking about the movie stars, the celebrities. They want the Lakers to advance, obviously, but for the Warriors, they know how it is to come back from a 3-1 deficit. They know how it is. They know that they have to take it a game at a time. I actually saw this Instagram post by the Warriors when Steph Curry was getting into the arena earlier this morning, or before the game. And sinabi na niya, we just need to get one
game.
And that's how they roll. That's how they think. So they're gonna come in Game 6, try to get another one, and go back home.
He can ask advice from Lebron James.
Alam din niya, no?
He knows how it is to come back. Although, to be fair, the Warriors know how to do that too in the second round, but they did that against OKC Thunder not too long ago. Okay, let's move on. You know what? This whole week we haven't talked about the Heat, and they've been winning. And now that they lost today, we're going to talk about them. Ngayon pa, and I'm bringing it up, Z, because Mikey here is a Jimmy Buckets fan. He wasn't so
Jimmy
buckets today. It wasn't himmy today. He looked a little passive today. I don't know if the ankle was bothering him, but they still almost won. But the Knicks extend their season, Mikey.
Jalen Brunson has been playing obviously he's an all-star, also is a superstar. But here in the playoffs, he was yet to be tested till these games come in that he scored 38 points against Miami today. And it's tough for Miami because it's playing against a team with Randall and even Josh Hart is helping out. RJ Barrett had a great game today, and it's Jimmy Butler's first loss of the playoffs because the 2 games that they lost as a team he had DNP. So that's his first loss, and
the lowest points so far
that
in the
he
playoffs.
scored. And his confidence is there. Whether he plays well or not, you know that he's gonna come back. He's gonna be aggressive.
Okay, let's not jinx anything further for the Heat. But, Mikey, what do you think Coach Po and the Heat could make adjustments in their next match?
As they go back home?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, at the end of it, it's a make or miss league. You gotta just keep on keeping on, especially in the playoffs. Maybe no drastic adjustments need to be made. They know that it's Jalen Brunson's team. They know that they have to, establish themselves in the paint and try to stop Julius Randle. So I believe it's the same things, but maybe a little more intensity on both ends and a little more aggression from their scorers.
And maybe the crowd will help
Exactly.
in game number 6. They survived the 38 points of Brunson, and they still almost won this one. So now we go on to game number 6. Speaking of surviving, the Celtics are on the brink all of a sudden. When everybody thought they were the favored team here, they've been up and down. They were up and down against Atlanta. They're up and down again in this series. What's going on with the Celtics? In your eyes.
2 teams are in the All-NBA team. 2 players are in the All-NBA.
Right.
We're talking about Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. I don't know if there's any friction around because you don't know who's really the top guy, who's the second guy. We know how it is with those types of teams, especially both of them are young. The coach is new, so it's also a different vibe. You can't say that they had that experience from last season because it's a new coach. It's a new system. But then again, you know,
He doesn't like using timeouts.
he doesn't like using timeouts, and basically sinabi ata ni Smart or ni Jaylen Brown that basically he just lets us play.
Correct.
It can be good to a certain extent, but in the playoffs, it's different pag half court na. So we're gonna see. It's tough that they lost in the Garden.
Yun eh.
That's what's
Now they're
tough.
going back to Philadelphia.
Kasi at least yung Lakers and they're going back to home, and you're talking about the Heat, they're going back home. But this time they're going away, and they're gonna play a do or die game. So it's tough. Let's see if both Jaylen Brown and the others can step up.
All right. Well, again, Celtics looking into extending the series. So, what do you think, or how important is the MVP's impact on the floor?
The MVP is the MVP.
Game changer.
A game changer, definitely. But also, I have to give James Harden a big shout out because we've been
got
talking
2 games from him.
2 games,
40-plus games.
2 Houston Rockets,
Right,
James Harden
you're right.
games that people entering the series were talking about how he's not the same, he can't score the same way. But every time he needs to score and every time he has to deliver on the offensive end, he can. We all know Joel Embiid is tough to stop, but I still believe that James Harden is the key, especially when he's starting to move the ball around. He's starting to be a threat. Because at the end of the day, Joel Embiid is going to get his numbers.
And if they get numbers from Tyrese Maxey,
That's
like
one
what
more guy.
they did in last game, that would be
DJ
great.
Tucker is one guy,
yeah.
underrated.
Right. Okay. Now we gotta end with another with a blockbuster matchup. Nuggets and Suns. Is this over tomorrow? Do you think, or is there going to be a Game 7? And what would be the factors that will determine?
Well, if they stop D-Book and KD, then they're probably going to go to the Western Conference Finals already. And I believe that Phoenix needs to obviously Jokic, Jamal Murray as well. It's going to be a team versus team aspect. But they say dalawa lang sinastop mo dun sa kabila. You're trying to stop just KD and D-Book, and if Denver can do that, then maybe they can advance to the finals, to the Western Conference Finals. But then again, ito din yung team na babalik din sa Phoenix eh. So it's a home game for Phoenix. So it's a different vibe.
They won too.
But you know, #1 team in the league is. I won't be surprised if they finish this one off.
Okay, so are we looking into the last game
Ayan.
for
Gusto ko game 7 lahat.
Gusto mo,
for the fans?
Oo,
gusto mo siyang bigyan ng prediction. We have
wala namang magagalit eh. Wala manunod eh. Inaw na malalaman eh.
Itaga na sa bato.
As a fan, I want all game 7s. I don't know if that's ever happened in the,
No, I
in the
don't think
semis.
so,
I don't think so. So I want all game 7s.
So meaning Phoenix will pull it out.
Pero maraming magagalit na Laker fans.
Oh,
Mag
no.
game 7 din yun.
Yes.
Because you don't want to go back to Chase Center and try to finish it off.
Including our director,
Oo,
who might cut
including.
us off.
Baka hindi na ako pabalikin eh.
Mikey, maraming salamat.